Hello everybody, this is Free7G, and today I'd like to give you a comparison between two titles I've been debating in my last video. And that is, the following is the Dancing Flame Weapon that my BM has currently right now. And the other one I just got recently, around probably Sunday I believe, it was yesterday, my bad, and it was the Storm Warrior. So YouTube, you all might be debating like, which title is better, because see, and then to be honest, in my opinion, both titles are very good, and I do like to take them off whenever I do a little PvE run with my Blade Master. And it just depends on your preference really. It's not like anything's better, one title is better than another. So I'll probably be talking about how you get get each titles and then see how they work on playing free training mode, and with the best case scenario you get 5 monsters clamped out to get able to do that main test for that. So if you want to get this Dancing Flame Weapon, you don't have to do this dungeon at Lanox, just at the Classic Temple of Fire. You have to do it very hard, and you have to kill this boss 150 times in order to get this title. So once you get it, you get this title, and then here's all the effects for it. So you have, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, at least 6 effects, and it has all 1.5 chance of proccing. This house can be used in PvP also, since there's no insane that's exclusive compared to standard Storm Warrior title. It's pretty good because the damage is pretty decent in my opinion, at least one of the effects though, because like one of the effects literally took off at least 20% of my opponent's HP during a spar PvP. So that title is pretty good to use, but the only disadvantage is there's no bonus stats that comes with it, like compared to the other titles, such as Passion of Pay has at least 1,000 attack power, and then it doesn't have any status boosts on this title, and then most of it is basically you're basically gambling your luck on hopefully any of these 6 effects actually procs, and that's the only issue I have with that title. So let's just take out a play run right now. So free training, and for this test I'm going to use a giant monkey, 5 mobs, and probably put them at least 10 levels higher than my Blade Master. Alright, so this is probably the best case scenario for this tile, and you're probably gonna see it. I don't know. It just depends if you can manage to clamp a bunch of mobs into your hitbox and then probably proc all this stuff up. So on the side, and for this test, I'm just going to do it purely just doing the Z combo only. No like combos, no loops, no like complex skills, anything. Just want to give you an idea how much it would proc on a best case scenario of at least 5 mobs right in front of you. Probably during heroic secret dungeons, or I don't know, probably hitting your if you're lucky enough. Alright, so here he goes. You can probably see that like it's not proccing as much as you think it would, because like again I said it's like 1.5 chance, and you're basically gambling that 1.5% chance to proc any of this effect that I'm spawning right now. So you see meteors, and probably should be dropping a grenade soon if you see it. Let's see, point out there's the one that if it drops down like downwards, that one's the one you should be looking out for, because that does a lot of damage, but at the same time it gives it so much MP. So this is basically a trade-off of doing more damage and giving more MP. Keep going. Let's see, there's a grenade right there on the corner. It's gonna keep more. Good enough. Let's exit. And for the other title I'm going to show you guys is actually the Storm Warrior title. This title is very heavily similar to Reaper because it has almost the same percentile-wise effective, but it doesn't have the exact same effect. So I could literally dub this the imitation Reaper, because everything's like all PvE based, my bad. And it does have a good. There's just one standout from this tile is that 4% chance to increase the proc of the wind at you and weapons. So if you're actually going for a build of stacking all your elemental proc to your weapon for wind, this time might actually be a good consider it, because talking about increasing more wind damage and you probably be ignoring more. So what do I recommend if you're going for that build is getting this Bringing Brilliant Attack. It boosts up at least 2.5%, and you have wind, you can use that, and by any chance, if you go play Arena, you get enough medals. Let's see if they show it right here now. Yeah, if you craft the stone and you get the resonant stone, you could legitimately increase your win proc like that, and you probably get full build. At least some, if the math is right, you probably can get up to like 30% win proc, and you of course you have L resonance too, and then you could slap it on this one too, if you want to. But I don't know. It just depends on you though, really. So besides that, like the only disadvantage I see right here is the effects that you want from this title is actually all PvE exclusive only, and that's all the disadvantage behind this title. So I'm going to show you guys a little sample here. So let's do the same test. 5 mobs, 10 levels higher than my character. Hopefully they'll spawn in the same spot, hopefully. Alright, this looks good. All cramped up together. Alright, let's show you guys this title. Storm Warrior title, going for test. You probably can see what this the advantage of this title is. Like in PvE, you can proc out all 3 attributes a lot more often than you think you would. And there is a debuff you can see on top. Is the blindness. If you remember, for those who actually played Elsword a very long time ago, this debuff was exclusive for the Lord Knight, and it came from Sandstorm, and then the effect was it decreases the accuracy. But like, how does it even work in PvE? Like, is it even useful anymore? Well, I used this title during a couple of my Henry runs, and I could say it actually legitimately helped me a ton of times against them, especially Mayan and what was that other character? I forgot the last boss on the Henry stage of this week, but it did legitimately help me through it because like I've been dodging on most of their attacks, and it did send me a lot of life with this title. So for those who thinking this debuff is not worth it, just take my word for it and just get this title and take your word back. So you can probably see all the tornadoes you can be spawning right now. It doesn't have so another disadvantage of this title is like it doesn't have that much AOE or area effect. It's very only little because it's literally where your weapon's hitting. But from my experience, it does a better job of like moping up a bunch of mobs into one spot, and then you can just concentrate all attacks in that one spot. So it just depends what you like. Both titles are great. You should go for it. It just depends like which you want. You want more effect, but you have lesser percentiles, or you want a more consistent effect proccing, but like you don't have that much area attack when you do PvE. So there you have it. Those 2 titles: the Storm Warrior and the Dancing Blade Weapon. And for those who are grinding for the hill, good luck for you. And then if you have any questions, just drop that down below, and hopefully I'll answer. Hopefully when I have free time during my finals. So like, do forgive me, I don't respond back immediately because I'll be studying, but I'll probably respond within a day after your message. So alright, good luck with your talent runs, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.